Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for July 20th through the 26th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Leo. Bam. Oh, okay. Wow. The overall energy for the reading, the Strength card. I'll put that in as your energy and we'll leave it at that for now because there's a bunch of stuff coming out here to the surface. Okay, starting off in the recent past, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. There's a lesson that you're supposed to get out of something, but you're refusing to get it. You're refusing to. It's almost like you see it and you're like, nope, I don't want to. Nope, I don't want to learn that. I don't want to know that. No. It's from something you're dealing with, and it's like you keep on going past it. You keep on. It's like a situation is trying to show something to you so that you can learn from it, and you're like, nope, I refuse. Okay. In the current situation, the Devil, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Swords. This reminds me of the energy, and I'm a Leo. I admit that I have that to me sometimes. And I've given this example before, but this reminds me exactly of that energy of, you know how we get stubborn sometimes? And we have a conversation with someone, right? And somewhere mid-conversation, we realize that we're in the wrong. We're way off. They're right, but we gotta stick it out. We gotta take it all the way to the end. Like that stubbornness of let me finish my point. Even if in my mind I know I'm wrong, I'm not gonna tell you that I'm wrong. I gotta really stick to my point here, and I gotta really. So it kind of goes to your disadvantage what you're doing there when you're doing that, right? But you stick it out. You're like, no, I'll go through the end with this point that I'm trying to make and with what I want, even though I know I'm wrong, but I will go and do that and say that. Yeah, that's the energy I'm seeing here. So it's one of those that kind of comes back against you because it's like you 5 minutes ago you knew you were wrong and you kept on going. Well, yeah, but I'm stubborn that way. Well, it's going to go against you. Whatever it is you're doing here, that's kind of the energy I'm seeing. I see you doing something, and you realize at some point, oh, this is going to go so much against me, but I can't stop now. So I don't know what is going on here, but one of those. In the immediate future, though, the King of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Swords. There's a whole lot of happiness here. Things are turning into something super, super nice for you. Probably not as an outcome from this energy here. I'm guessing not. But the energies are turning back around in a super, super nice way. And you see that. You acknowledge that. You're aware. And you take it all in. It's like, oh yeah, this is fucking amazing. Not just for you personally, but whatever surrounds you in your environment seems to come in with a lot of happiness and a lot of love. So cool. Let's do the Strength card. The Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, we're talking about the current situation. I don't even know what the hell you're doing there, but ultimately you're showing up as, I don't even care for this too much, but now that I'm in it. So it's that pride and stubbornness combined, that usually kind of comes to bite you in the behind there. And that's what you're kind of doing here. I have no idea what you're dealing with, that you're going that route, but you're going that route. And it's looking deceptive, and it's because it is. You gotta admit it. You know, not when you're in it. You can't admit it when you're in it. But afterwards, you know, yeah. Okay. Because, yeah, ultimately you're showing up as kind of telling me it wasn't even a big deal to me. But I had to show up for it. If I was in the middle of it, I can't just bail out of the conversation or the action or the whatever. So I gotta see it through, even if I know it's not necessarily the best. For the Four of Swords in the recent past, you get the Sun, the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Oh, okay. So I see you in a little bit of period of time here in which you just kind of sit with everything. You're dealing with something here. There's an experience that's part of your life. You're trying your best to learn as much as possible from that experience. And then I see you at some point getting stuck into only looking at the positive stuff. Like, okay, well, this feels nice. Yeah, I'll learn this lesson because it comes in with such joy and such this and such that. Yeah, super cool. Yeah. The tough shit, you're like, nope. We're not doing that. So only focusing on the positive things that are coming to you from that experience. Where it's like, okay, but you know that usually we learn from tough shit, not from just positive stuff. For the Nine of Wands, you get the King of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. And even as you see the positive and as you embrace the positive in the situation, you're still rejecting the situation altogether. So that to me means that, okay, you're picking up ultimately the good parts of that experience and you're running with those and it feels amazing, yes. But those don't change your mind in terms of how you're going to open up to this experience moving forward, because I see you quite shut down, being like, I don't want to open up to it anymore. Like, yeah, I can admit that things were good and I'm all open for those, but like, I don't want to continue in the same way in this situation. Like, I want the situation to be cut right here. Okay. Let's do the Page of Pentacles in the recent past, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Queen of Wands. And this is you kind of acknowledging that it's been a process here to close something off, that you've also learned a lot from it, even with your resistance to the nasty shit, but that didn't last long. That was just for a period of time. I feel like overall, especially now in retrospect, as you look behind and you're saying, I've closed this chapter, and now I'm walking away completely from it, and I've learned from it. When you look back from this angle, you're definitely including the nasty times too. Like, you've learned a lot from it, the good, the bad, and the ugly, you know. So it wasn't just, oh yeah, I'm just gonna focus on the positive and that's it. Those are gonna be my lessons, just the positive ones. No, that was just a little bit of, maybe for a week you decided, I'm not gonna look into nasty shit. Nope, not for me. I don't know. But overall, a good experience with the ups and the downs, of course. But a good learning experience for you, whatever this was. You know, probably lengthy, probably painful, probably all sorts of ups and downs to it. For the Devil in the, there you are. For the Devil in the current situation, you get the King of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Fool. Oh, man. I mean, you're showing up in an awesome energy here of, you're kind of riding a wave of moving on. So I'm assuming whatever that was there, it's in the past now, and now you're more into an energy of the new wave of what's going on. And you look good. Your energy looks freaking amazing. If anything, it looks super, super excited and like, yeah, we're riding this wave. It looks a little overly excited. A little, okay, you're enjoying this too much. But this is the part that's, because I see you seeing it. I see you acknowledging that too. And that's where this energy shows up. Like, what are you doing? Are you having too much fun maybe? Like, what is that fun? Like, there's a little bit of an overdoing type of an energy with this. As nice as these energies feel, because it feels like it's you, and you are going out there and having fun and whatever it is you're doing for the next chapter of your life, right? You can do whatever the fuck you want. But there's a threshold in which if you pass that, you went overboard. And I feel like you have one step over there, overboard. And I feel like you're seeing that. And that's where the stubbornness and pride apply. It's like, yeah, I see, I'm right there. Yeah, I'm going to bring the other foot in. Fuck this shit, you know? Even though you know that's not in your best interest, you know? So, I don't know what this energy is. Just watch it with it. Because I can see you seeing it. If you wouldn't see it, I would be like, oh my God, you're not seeing this. But hey, pay attention because maybe you will see it. No, you look it right in the eye. You see your pride. You see your stubbornness through this. You see it all. And you still decide, yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit of a troublemaker here. So I don't know what this applies to. Just watch this energy. To me, it's funny because it's always funny. Not when I'm in it. When I'm in it, I'm serious. I'm like, no, I gotta. And then sometime towards the end of this energy, that's when it makes me laugh. Like, look at what I'm doing. But I can't help it. It's that, again, stubbornness, pride, all mixed together. For the Three of Swords in the current situation, you get the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. This seems like a very fast energy, fast moving, but like sudden. And not well received in the sense of it feels painful. It feels like something's happening, but it's like it drops in your lap as an energy and it's like, oh shit, you know? I'm not sure if it's kind of a result of your pride and stubbornness put together and your foot being like, okay, I'll do this. I don't think so. It looks... I don't think so. I think it's something else. Something that's happening surrounding your stability, and it's again a sudden energy that doesn't feel good at all as it happens, and it feels so not good that you have the tendency to just walk away from it instead of kind of being with it and resolving it. Ultimately, I do see you coming to it and being like, okay, we got to take care of this shit, you know? But initially, you have the tendency to be like, I don't want to deal with this because it's too much. So I don't know what this could be, how this would show up for you. I just see it as being sudden and it just won't feel good at all. And your first instinct would be to just, not me, I'm not going to deal with this, but it's yours. So you have to. So you will, you know. It could be a result of that, you know, tricky energy you're playing with. I don't know. For the Knight of Swords, you get the Nine of Cups, the Hermit, the Four of Swords. Okay, it's gonna be okay though. Whatever it is you're doing here with these crazy energies, with whatever this is, it's not long lasting. If anything, it's probably gonna be felt for a day or two. Because afterwards, I see you getting back on track, being like, okay, I got this. I know what needs to be done. I know, like, it feels like you're aligned with all of yourself again, not with just the stubborn part and the, you know, craziness there. Okay, good. So this is going to pass quite fast. It's going to feel fun for the first 5 minutes, and then it's not going to feel so fun. And then you're definitely bringing everything into balance, including yourself. So everything looks fine here eventually. Okay, cool. You look like you wanted to have a little fun there. For the King of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands. You're definitely kind of standing your ground here. You're looking sharp and grounded and pretty independent, pretty like doing your thing here. And I do see energies surrounding you at some point. And I do see you questioning some of those energies, but ultimately being like kind of allowing yourself to feel to what extent they're good energies to you or not. But yeah, it's kind of like scanning, you know. It's kind of like, okay, if you're, let's say, finding yourself at a gathering or a party or something, and you don't know most of the people there, and somebody approaches you, or initially you're kind of like, let's see what they're about. But then you throw away the mind that's going to question every little thing everybody says and things like that. And you're kind of picking up on the vibe of if that's someone fun you could have fun with for 5 minutes, you're going to be like, yeah, hey, you know, you're going to open up to them. So it kind of looks a little bit like that. Because I see all of the sudden surrounded by energy here. Energies, a lot of energies. And they're good energies for the most part, but I almost see you kind of scanning the room or something too at some point. 10 of Cups. In the immediate future, you get the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the Empress. Same deal. It's just another energy that shows up. And this one feels good from the get-go, so you don't even have to scan much. Your scanner is put to the side here. This one just feels instantly like, oh, nice. I'm not even sure if you know. It feels like new people or something. I don't know if you're going somewhere or doing something. But energy is drawn to you here, you know. And at times you've got your suspicious mind about it for a couple of minutes, and then you throw that out the window and you're like, okay, let me see. And then other times it just clicks. So I don't fucking know what's going on. Where are you going? For the Queen of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Nine of Swords. Is this you planning to do something with other energies or something? Because it kind of feels like that, like a recruiting type of a thing. Like, okay, that person, and then there's a mush of energy in there, and then you're kind of like, okay, what do we got? And then you're showing up at the end being like, yeah, we don't have anything quite clear yet, like the team is not formed or something. But like what we got so far, I feel confident about. Like I'm feeling like I'm at a business meeting or something, and I'm kind of, you know, looking at everything that's been done through interviews, through all sorts of things or something, and then it's like what we got so far, we're confident about it, but we're not done here. So we still got a little ways to go. So I don't know if a team is forming or something. I don't know if you know at that point. I don't know. I just see a lot of energy all of a sudden surrounding you, and you're the one that's kind of scanning the room there. And I don't know if you're the one that decides ultimately who gets to stay, who gets to not, but you're definitely part of this process somehow of at least scanning and recruiting something, people. I don't fucking know. Anyways, let's see what universe has as a final advice for you. The King of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Hangman. Oh, this comes through as a direct message to you from the universe saying, as far as your stability goes, right now you're kind of on hold with a certain aspect of it, but it's coming. So it was kind of like a direct message to you there. And your higher self knows that too. Okay. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.